You think you know what's dangerous. You think fear is some kind of built-in alarm that protects you. But here's the cruel joke. Fear is the worst liar you'll ever meet. It doesn't keep you safe. It distracts you. It points to the shadows and screams, "Monster!" while the real danger is already behind you. Take quicksand. Every movie made you believe stepping into a patch of it meant instant death. Struggling, sinking, suffocating. In reality, you'd float. You'd get dirty. You'd panic. But it's nearly impossible to sink past your waist. Quicksand won't kill you. Your own panic might. But the sand? Harmless. Your childhood fear? Just wasted energy. Or sharks. The ocean's supposed assassins. Rows of teeth. Dorsal fins slicing through water. Blood-soaked horror stories. And yet, falling coconuts kill more people than sharks every year. Imagine that. You spent your vacations terrified of the water, when the real executioner was hanging silently over your hammock. The jaws of death weren't waiting in the waves. They were dangling on a tree branch above your head. Then there's lightning. The sky cracking open. The ground shaking. Flashes blinding your eyes. One strike, and you're fried. At least, that's the picture your mind paints. But statistically, lightning barely bothers us. You're far more likely to die slipping in the shower than being struck by the heavens. The storm looks terrifying. But the real killer is that innocent bar of soap sitting in your bathroom. Try being afraid of that. It won't make a good horror movie, but it's far deadlier. Airplane turbulence. That violent shaking that convinces half the passengers they're already writing their obituaries. You clutch the armrest, whisper last prayers, and brace for impact. But turbulence doesn't crash planes. It just makes them uncomfortable to sit in. The only thing turbulence actually destroys is your dignity as you panic in front of strangers. Meanwhile, cars, those machines you use casually every day, slaughter thousands without a second thought. Funny, isn't it? Fear makes the harmless terrifying, while it makes the truly lethal feel ordinary. Even snakes. Everyone acts like the world is crawling with venom just waiting to strike. But the majority of snakes can't do more than give you a bad day. More people die from bee stings than snake bites. Imagine being scared of a rattler in the desert, when your afternoon soda could attract the real killer buzzing around your picnic table. Fear doesn't tell you the truth. It tells you a story, and it's usually the wrong one. But here's the twist. The things you truly should fear? They don't look scary at all. They're not dripping with blood or hiding in the dark. They smile at you in the mirror. They tuck you into bed every night. Stress, loneliness, regret. These are the killers that don't show their teeth. They don't chase you across beaches or strike from the sky. They just sit quietly, rotting you from the inside out. You won't panic about them because they don't feel like danger. They feel normal. That's what makes them fatal. Anxiety whispering until it becomes a scream you can't silence. Isolation convincing you that no one will understand. So you stop trying. The weight of choices you can't undo piling on your chest until you can barely breathe. These don't make thrilling headlines. They don't get Hollywood scripts. They just end people. Quietly. So yes, the world tricked you. You spent your whole life overthinking the wrong enemies, terrified of teeth and shadows and storms. But those weren't the dangers. The dangers were the nights you couldn't sleep, the mornings you didn't want to wake up, the conversations you avoided until they rotted into silence. Fear misdirects. It entertains you with fantasies of monsters, while the real ones live inside your chest. The dangers you fear aren't the ones that break you. The ones that break you are ordinary, and that's why you never see them coming.